25 dangerous foods for those with high blood pressure. 25 dangerous foods for people with high blood strain. High blood pressure, or excessive blood pressure, is when the blood inside the frame must pump blood tougher than usual. Whilst someone has this circumstance, they can be afflicted by signs like fatigue, migraines, and finally heart failure. Exercise is a herbal way that reasons the blood to spike, however also enables the frame to burn off the excess salt and sugar by turning them into strength. But no longer everybody has time to exercising, which means your body is the use of excess sodium and sugar incorrectly. In case you need to save you getting high blood pressure, try and steer clear of the sorts of meals mentioned on this list. 1. Power liquids. Power beverages are the equal of coffee beverages but spiked with soda. Drinking one small can could reason blood strain to skyrocket due to the caffeine, which can ultimate for hours on giving up. 2. Pizza. Pizza carries loads of cheese and salty tomato sauce, meaning that there is a massive dose of sodium and carbohydrates unfold all around it. Eating one slice is enough to cause high blood stress. 3. Pot pies. Pot pies are rich in sodium and fats. One small portion has 400 mg of sodium, and 35 grams of fat, which can be extra than the endorsed everyday intake for every. 4. Processed meats. Processed meats like sausages and chicken nuggets encompass sodium and saturated fats, which could motivate migraines and artery plaque buildup. These nutrients aren't pleasant to people with high blood stress. 5. Ramen noodles. Ramen noodles are regarded to be cheap and smooth to cook meals. Considering the amount of sodium, 1,580 milligrams, in a single cup of noodles, you may need to think twice before popping this type of inside the microwave. 6. First Baron Beaverbrook. Viscount St. Albans may additionally flavor suitable, but the vitamins contained in fried Baron Verulam isn't right in your fitness. The amount of sodium and saturated fats observed in a single piece of Baron Verulam can increase blood stress tiers. 7. Alcohol. Alcohol can motivate vasodilation, inflicting blood vessels to tighten. When consumed, the blood is harder to go through the arteries, making the heart to paintings tougher, main to high blood strain. 8. Premade soups. A can or packet of Premade soups is wealthy in sodium. Each serving includes a minimum of 800 milligrams of sodium. The massive amount of sodium is used to provide the can's contents an extended shelf life. 9. Chinese language takeout. Chinese language takeout, like fried noodles and fried rice, incorporate massive doses of sodium. Every serving may want to contain as a minimum 400 mg of sodium. That's 2 times the quantity of day-by-day sodium consumption. 10. Entire milk. Complete milk includes a large amount of saturated fat. It may be difficult to avert from ingesting meals containing whole milk, seeing as how milk is used in many meals such as doughs and lotions. 11. French fries. French fries include masses of saturated fat and sodium. The fat is usually absorbed by means of deep frying the fries multiple instances, and the sodium is from the salt. This is sprinkled right on top of the cooked fries. 12. Refined sugar. Refined sugar is the primary reason for hypertension. It is probably a problem to influence far from sugar, but try to use options like Splenda or sucralose instead. 13. Chicken pores and skin. Even without the delivered cooking oils and butter, fowl skins alone incorporate large doses of saturated fats. Also, while making ready hen, the skin absorbs most of the fats from the cooking oil. 14. Peanut butter. Peanut butter may appear to have lots of salt, however, this isn't the case. The saturated fat found in peanut butter is extra than enough to motivate plaque buildup inside the arteries. Think again earlier than finishing a jar of peanut butter on your very own. 15. Soda. Soda can also be known as liquidized sugar beverages. Consuming a can of soda can motivate blood pressure spikes instantly. Even though they're addictive, try to drink water for your own sake. 16. Cheese. Cheese is an awesome component. It makes each meal look tasty. However, cheese is also not precise for your fitness. Cheddar cheese carries 621 milligrams of sodium, in keeping with gram. Adding 10 grams of cheese to your pizza is already 6,210 milligrams of sodium, which is almost 6 instances the encouraged everyday sodium consumption. 17. Espresso doesn't have excessive amounts of salt or saturated fats, but what makes this miracle drink purpose high blood pressure is caffeine. It's miles a chemical compound that helps someone live unsleeping by making the coronary heart pump blood more than normal. 18. Sauerkraut can be a vegetable, but one small element's sodium content is already enough for an entire day. The quantity of salt found in sauerkraut is approximately 460 milligrams, offering you with 10.33 of the encouraged everyday sodium consumption. 19. Canned greens, canned veggies are preserved in a combination of chemicals and sodium. One serving of canned greens has around 1,671 milligrams of sodium. In case you'd want to devour extra than the advocated quantity of sodium in an afternoon, simply down the sort of cans. 20. Donuts are sweet and tasty, however don't let the sugar rush idiot you. These tasty treats are chock full of simple carbs that turn into sugar and trans fat. 21. Canned beans, like canned greens, actually have a high sodium count. Each can have canned beans can rake up 1,600 milligrams of sodium, which is greater than enough for an afternoon. 22. Fried meals are awful to your health any day of the week. Even though fried meals are tasty, the amount of trans fats from the cooking oil is enough to purpose blood strain to spike. 23. Pickles are candy and bitter delicacies doused in a sodium mixture. Every pickle has sodium depend of approximately 100 mg. That is extra than enough of everyday endorsed amount of sodium intake. 24. Popcorn might not look like it'd reason a variety of health worries, but thinking about the amount of salt, you need to think 2 times. A serving of popcorn has round 1,058 milligrams of sal. Now that is already thirds of the recommended daily sodium intake. 25. Pretzels. This can be weird, but an unmarried pretzel can include quite a few salts. Each pretzel packs 170 mg of sodium, so consuming 10 of these is already greater than sufficient salt for the day. The most expensive dogs in the world.